All right, thanks for being here. And thanks to Tristan for organizing. And thank you to Pat for running the sound. This band is called Broommaker. Use a little grace. You could use a little remorse. I took exile in the cellar, left you hanging in the storm. Off the east-west highway to Tacoma, dusted off from South Dakota. Do you have the time? It's been 4 years, maybe 5. The hourglass is just about empty. It's all grist for the limit till it buries me. So go on, send the flowers before the funeral. We're living in the times when time stands still. I learned to turn and burn the pages. Nothing changes, nothing changes. You forget what I've done. It's more than what I've earned. When I stand and go deliver, rupture flows between us like a river. Rapture will tell me how you found me. Talking clean, living dirty. The hourglass is just about empty. All grist for the mill till it buries me. So go on, send the flowers before the funeral. We live in the times when time stands still. Thank you. With hair of silver, flesh of rocks, found on a back road the time forgot. Minnesota Avenue is walked by ghosts. My phantom limbs hold them close. Along Route 1 now, you're all alone. I pour my promises out through the phone, marooned and breathless, out of wishes. I've lived in this rut for so long that I've furnished it to raw disgrace. I struck so many matches, my shoulders torn. I burned your house down to keep me warm. Bring my scouring pad and my rose, only by what moves on, I suppose. There's something better round the bend. You drop the rock or kiss the sediment. Thanks. Caroline lived by the cape, heard the music in the waves, driving into Portland, Maine. Stayed up watching Betty Hutton, looked out at the mountain. Someone somewhere out there felt the same. Caroline grew up kind, turned the windmills in her mind. Tunes and words fell into place. Stashed her letters in the closet, found Mom's guitar, laid her hand on it. The color came back to her face, and the lighthouse blinked its eyes through the old house on quiet nights. She came to town in a Cortina, at a dancer's choice, met Karina. They were married in the spring. Till the sunrise they'd stay up, till the day Karina did not wake up. For years more still, she wore her ring. Caroline dug a hole, burying the wedding clothes underneath the balsam tree. She stepped and swayed by the stove. The tide began to ebb and glow. Down from heaven, nothing gleamed, and the street lights blinked their eyes through the windshield. The car hummed on a quiet night. She's just minding her own dreams. Caroline was unstirred, but we could have had one some way. Take the vows and making the vows on some sunny day. It was a long time ago. You shined the flashlight through the trees, sink your teeth into the bones of the tones, to taste a reason to believe. When the Holy Ghost comes gliding through the groove, the frost endures, the stillest souls are stirred to exhume the doomed to prune the runes. It was a really wrong turn on a really long day. The saving grace of this place is so far away, sweet and clean, with a velvety sheet on some Sunday. Thanks so much for listening to our songs. And we have a really nice night of music ahead of us. Thanks again to Tristan for organizing and Pat for running sound. Yeah, give them a hand. And there'll be a permanent ceasefire in Palestine, followed by human liberation. It's all right by me. If you don't like what you see, where children dream to breathe. The childless and the orphaned, in their hearts are free. The Bible's written on the bombs, their names are written on their arms. Lest they come to harm, they come to harm. Where paws fall over bodies, into mass graves under weeds. When you buried them alive, to know that they were seeds. It's alright by me. If you don't like what you eat, you can still come over. Pour a little tea. Thanks very much. We have a few more. Twilight gleams through the window. The stone mausoleum off Leadmine Road. A cool wind blows through the holes in your coat. God knows you're hungry and ready to fold. Cold as the grave, your hands tied to the sill of the night. When your head hits the clay, when you hit bottom, come inside. You can walk where you want to, into a pine box and into the ground. waste of the haste makes it hard to get by. When your head hits the clay, when you hit bottom, come inside. And this holds us together for life. Some of us die in a bathtub. Some of us lie in trash on the ground. This could be our saving grace. When you hit bottom, come around. When you hit bottom, come inside. The song takes place in New Orleans. The lights just flickered twice and said goodnight. As the rain slams on the eaves, the wind huffs through the trees. The light lights the snarling faces of the leaves. St. Peter and St. Paul lay appalled on my body while the wind band progresses. Clarinet is sweeping through the glasses. The woodwinds lost their transit passes. Go on and wave a one-log white flag. The prednisone is rattling in my bag. Yard dogs as muddy as the hell below. The long main drag. Slow walk down St. Claude back to Burgundy. Past the churches and the churches in the flood. Beneath the hope that springs eternal with a red bud. Where your sweat drops mingle with my blood. When the dancers and romancers all depart, and you pedal down the road and in your cars, the storm rains on the levee round your hearts, beating on and on a passing ship tonight. Well, thanks for listening to us. Really grateful to be here. This last song we've not played this before.
You played it for the first time.
do this.
All right.
All right.
Let them know. It'll make me listen.
Here we go. Tonight I walk the floor till I ran out of steam. I set the room alight and saw you in my dream. We played carnatic music, we sang Belgian muses. We took our time, still on our side, and knew that we would lose it. Sleeping in the meadow on the dark end of the road. The chorus of cicadas sounding around the tower trees and stone. Last night in your town, we stayed awake till dawn. Evenings casting shadows of our intertwining arms, walking under starlight, the coolness at our shoes. We took the long way home through the morning dew. The seasons changed, the twilight came, stole your letters in my chest. There's an ocean and an alley where your heartbeat rests. Rolling in the tide, or throwing your hat into the ring. All your world's a stage. I'm watching from the wing. Would I word across the ocean to be there when you wake, with clothes and food and coffee to cross into your grace, with moonbeams like the gravel, with night-dust day, following your northern star to one serene embrace. Your sacred face is shimmering in the glow Thanks very much for listening to us. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to have this space to gather as a community. And thanks to Tristan and Pat and everybody for organizing things. And there's plenty more music to come. We're called Broommaker. Enjoy the evening. Be safe.